Hi, welcome to this new series, Bill's Video Stories. I've, for some time, wanted to learn how to create short videos like I've seen on YouTube, and it usually has been about travel. Um, Thomas Alex Norman is a guy that I've mentioned before. He does these travel videos, and he had this little, I think, travel video academy or something he started. And then he has some friends. George Benson, I believe, is one of them. And they're vloggers, or Benson's more of a vlogger, and Thomas is more of a travel video producer. They're young folks, and they produce really cool videos. And then that's caused me to explore other people who are doing the same sort of thing. And so I've been focusing on travel, and a few times we've gone on trips, I've tried getting a lot of clips and putting together, and I never really got to the point of putting things together, but that gave me an idea. And the idea is that why not create a series as part of my channel to go along with the other three that I have that is dedicated to making do storytelling through videos. Um, you know, in the way I learn things is I have to have a project. I like to teach myself stuff. I'm not really good at going to classes, although I do that sometimes. But what I really enjoy doing is teaching myself how to do something. And I've got to have a purpose for doing it. And so by creating this channel, Bill's Video Stories, it gives me a motivation to look more carefully at the variety of stories that I can use video for to tell. There's one guy I listen to, I think, Travel Fields. He's a Finnish guy, and he's got some interesting, he's not a travel video guy. He really is a commercial photographer, videographer, and he has a catchphrase, learn, make, repeat. That made really good sense. So by doing this, I'm going to have to do some learning, and I've done a lot of that already. But what I will also do is I'll make stuff. And by making things, you make mistakes, and that's how you learn. So what I'm going to do is come up with other ideas. Like the first one I'm going to do is on what I've been doing the last couple of days. I've been weeding in the backyard. So I put together, turned out to be about 4 minutes long, which is longer than what I want. But I think it came out fairly well. I look forward to your feedback on it. But it's the type of thing that will get me in the groove of creating these videos. And by learning and then making mistakes, you learn. And that's, again, part of the purpose of this whole channel, is to help other people learn from what I'm doing. And in the process, I'm able to create videos that I hope are useful to other people. But the process is also useful in what we go through. So what I hope will happen is if you get into this as well, that you'll do the same thing, and you'll share your videos. And I've got a group on Facebook called Making Digital Videos. And if you're interested in Facebook, if you're on Facebook, please take a look at that group and join up. And that's a good place to share things. So I will always provide resource links if something has inspired me to create a particular video. And I'll share links to the music I use. I've got some royalty-free music that I've used. And as I said, I'm not really a music guy, so I'm not really good at pick the soundtrack and then pick the points in the soundtrack where you should change the video. I haven't quite gotten the grasp of that yet. So I still have to work on it. My goal is to create lots of little clips, as I've seen other people doing, put them together into something as short as maybe a minute and a half, or it probably will end up being a little bit longer. This first one I did ended up being about 4 minutes long, so I need to try to hone that skill a little bit and not have it quite as long as it is. But then I hope you'll follow me. So if you think this is something that might interest you, then take a look at this series and check out the videos as I produce them. And I really, really would appreciate feedback. I don't care so much about likes. I don't care so much about, well, I'd like you to subscribe, because then you at least would know when things are coming out. But what I really want is a little bit of dialogue with you. So if you find this interesting, what I'm hoping is that you will, join in and make some videos yourself. A couple of the resources that I have already mentioned: Thomas Alex Norman. Peter McKinnon is another young, dynamic filmmaker. Justin Reeves, the Canadian, and he just went into business with himself, and he has some good videos that give some guidance, and that's important. Michael Rosenblum is an older guy who was associated with the New York Video School, I think, has his own thing right now. A lot of experience, obviously, in training in videography for TV, and he has some really good points that are very helpful in trying to help you focus on what you need to do when you make such videos. John D. Mayhew is another guy I've looked up. I'll have these names in the description below. And then this Travel Fields guy, this Finnish guy, and his learn, make, repeat. And that's my watchword for Bill's video stories. So hope you'll subscribe, and I hope that you will tune in. Thank you very much.